Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. If nothing in the reading resonates for you, please check your other placements. You may find a message within those. As always, if you do like the message, please like and subscribe. Okay, this is a finance reading for the collective of Capricorn. As it is a collective reading, it will not resonate. Only take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, do not force it to fit. Today is the 25th of June, so hopefully whenever this lands in your feed is whenever it's relevant for yourself. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so if you do want proper financial advice, please go and speak to a qualified professional. This is just some messages that Spirit may want to convey to the collective of Capricorn with regards to the current financial circumstances that they see some of the collective in. Okay, so can we get some cards for Capricorn, please, Spirit, for the current financial circumstances that they find themselves in? Can we get some cards for Capricorn, please, Spirit? Oh no, you're giving me too many, Spirit. We can't take all this. If you're not going to give me just one at a time, I'm going to split the deck. Thank you. Two more cards, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. So in your overall energy, we've got a Six of Cups, and that is currently in the reverse. So that Six of Cups is suggesting that at the moment, or not so much at the moment, but in generally, you don't really concentrate on how money can make you feel as such. You don't look at it as in something that can cause you to feel good. You don't look at it as being something that can buy anything to make you feel a bit happier. Yeah, you potentially don't give to charities or to people in need as well. You might just be keeping it to yourself, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know, it could just very well be that you don't have the spare cash to, you know, help other people out, which, you know, you can't help other people if you haven't got anything to help them with. But yeah, it's literally just suggesting that, you know, you're not really looking at how it makes you feel. You know, you don't look at money as in something that can help you feel better or get what you want. Now, in your current energies, we have this Three of Pentacles. Now, that Three of Pentacles is suggesting that you look at money as being something that it helps you be stressed. Not stress, it doesn't help you be stressed. It helps you be stable. It can help you remove stress, but you're fully aware that it doesn't buy you happiness, which is pretty much what the Six of Cups is saying. Yes, you don't concentrate on it helping you make happiness because you don't need it to. You don't look at it as being something that makes you happy. So we've got the Ten of Swords. So it's a tiny card and it's really small at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but yes, the Ten of Swords is coming out to clarify that. Three of Pentacles. Can you get one more, please, Spirit? Which, that Ten of Swords anyway is literally telling you not to be obsessed with money because it doesn't bring you happiness, which your other two cards are telling you already. So let's one more, please, Spirit. And we've got the Queen of Swords in the upright as well. So yeah, that Queen of Swords is suggesting that you tend to get a lot of clarity on any investment opportunities before you make a decision. It could be that you're currently seeking some advice, or that you may just generally participate in that. So that's potentially why you don't see it as making you happy. Maybe you're constantly invest in it and you don't really see investment as something that's fun. Maybe you just see investment as a necessity potentially, because it will help make you stable. And obviously we all like stability. So in your current blockages, we have this 10 of Swords. Yeah, so again, not being obsessed with money because it doesn't bring happiness is a blockage. Maybe you need to look at what it can buy you, potentially. We've got a 4 of Wands that's just come out, but that is in the reverse. And we've got an 8 of Swords in the reverse. So it could very well be that you need to start looking at money as, what can you invest into that will make you happy? I mean, the 8 of Swords is telling you to, you know, you might find that your funds are tight. Again, that could be why you're not really sharing anything out, because it's saying funds are tight. Examine your finances to see where things can be freed up. If they're not tight and you've got a lot of funds, it's just suggesting that you've got that cash tied up. You're not really doing much with it, but you have got money there that you could be using. I'll just drop that 4 of Pentacles. Not 4 of Pentacles or 4 of Wands. Sorry. 4 of Wands. Yeah, so that 4 of Wands then is very much telling you that you don't spend money on yourself. So maybe this is what it is. It could very well be that you're that used to not spending and you don't find that money makes you happy, but you're not even investing it into things that do make you happy. So that could be very much what your blockage is. Maybe this isn't that money's tight, it's just that you've got it tied up and you don't use it to enhance your life. Yes, money doesn't make you happy, but things that you can purchase can make you happy. So maybe things like, you know, having a spa day. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have to be an expensive one, but it's still spending a bit of money on yourself. You know, it could be something where you might really enjoy going dancing, but you've not spent the money to go dancing. It might be something where you really enjoy music, but you don't take yourself to any concerts or festivals. You know, it could be anything like that. It could literally be that you've got money sitting there because you are under the impression that you need to have a lot of money in savings for a rainy day, but you could use some on yourself, but you just don't. And that's potentially what this blockage is. Now, your core belief that is contributing to that block, we've got this Ace of Cups. Now, that Ace of Cups is telling you to be very careful with what is on offer to you, especially if it's any new sort of opportunity. So potentially you look at investing into yourself as being something that isn't necessary. But let's get some clarification on that. So we've got the Empress has come out, who is suggesting that you look at achieving goals and not just the objectives where it comes to money, which could very well be why you are not saving money. Maybe you're saving up for some big purchase, but you're not treating yourself in the meantime. You're just looking at that end goal because that is what you want to get to. Maybe it's something like a house and you're trying to save up a massive deposit so that your mortgage is going to be cheap, or you just want to buy the house outright. But it means that to do that, to get it as quick as you possibly can, you're not doing anything for yourself. So you might be eating the most basic of foods. You might be, you know, turning all your electric off to keep your utility bills down, any number of things like that. So you're not really investing anything into yourself to keep yourself going potentially, or keep yourself sane. So you could be working all the hours under the sun, you know, to try and get that money as quick as possible, but you're not investing time into your mental health. You probably don't have a good work-life balance potentially. Yeah, and then we've got this Page of Pentacles that's come out in the reverse as well. Now that Page of Pentacles, then he's suggesting that you're not even looking at what money you've already got to see how you could use it, or you're not used to doing that as such. It's like you can't save two things at once. Maybe you only save one lot of money and that's it till you get that goal. Then you go on to the next thing, and then the next thing, and the next thing. So you're not really spending any money on yourself. You don't give yourself little milestones to get to and then think, okay, I've got that much so far, let me treat myself. Let's get to the next milestone. So it's very likely that you're not looking at what you've got or how you can potentially maximize what you've already got in order to free some up for yourself, or redistribute what you've got potentially. Or that's just, like I say, that's something that you've not really done. Your core belief is that you don't redistribute it. When you're saving for something, you're saving for something. You can't split that money out. So even if you're absolutely desperate for a holiday and you're saving up for a car or a house, you don't feel like you can take out of that pot because it's for that. You've saved it for that particular purpose. So you might, seriously cause yourself some mental damage with mental health, burnout, because you're not investing into yourself. Now, changes that you can do to improve the situation. We have this Magician, and that has come out in the reverse. So the Magician is just being honest with how you've obtained it. It is all suggesting that you might want to spend your money in an irrational way. Not saying go and spend all of your money in an irrational way, but maybe do something that is slightly out of the norm. Maybe give yourself, X amount, say, right, I'm going to go and spend this on whatever I fancy, and just go walking around a market and anything you see, spend it. Obviously don't break your budget or whatever else, but just allocate yourself something so you've done something for yourself and you've spent something on yourself potentially. Because that can lift your mood, because it's something you wouldn't have done, but you've took that time and that effort to do something for yourself. Now we've got the Six of Pentacles that's come out to clarify that. What else are we going to get for the clarification? And we've got a Five of Pentacles come out to clarify that. So that Six of Pentacles is in the reverse and the Five is in the upright. So the Six is suggesting that at the moment, try not to donate money. If you're somebody that does a lot of donations, or maybe you've got people that keep asking you for help, try not to do that as much. Don't let people rely on you. The Five is suggesting that you may need to revisit and examine money issues that your parents may have had. Potentially they may have been big spenders. Maybe they spent a lot on credit cards. Maybe they took loans out. Maybe they just saved a lot and didn't really spend on themselves either, and that could be where you've got this core belief from. Maybe it's something where they never really took any new opportunity. Again, moving into this core belief area, or you watch them scrimp and save and not do anything for themselves, which could be up here in this challenge. So do check out anything that your parents may have struggled with financially. Now, I appreciate that some parents do not like talking about money, because a lot of people, older generations, feel like money is something that is private and should not be discussed. So if it's something where you can't get them to open up about money, potentially try and evaluate any memories you may have had, because there might be some clues in there. But yeah, so try and spend a little bit on yourself, potentially, to help with any stress relief or anxiety that you may be facing, because even if it's just treating yourself to a meal, you know, you've got to eat anyway. Splash out a couple of extra quid and treat yourself to something nice. Now, if you manage to overcome your challenge and you improve your situation, you've got this Seven of Swords in the reverse, okay, as the outcome. Now, that Seven of Swords is suggesting that you will be fair in your finances, and that you will, you know, make it very clear on how you are getting your finances, how you're saving, what you're spending it on. So it could be something where you keep it, where if you've hidden your finances and spending it from maybe partners or friends or family, you know, it's like you're coming out in the clean. Not so much coming out into the clean, but if they're like asking you, why don't you spend your money on this? It's just like going, oh, well, this is why I've been doing it. You know, it's kind of owning up to why you're doing something in a certain way. Let's face it, sometimes we have family members that ask for help and they expect it. And if you can't give it to them, you know, oh, that's because you're treating yourself. At the end of the day, they need to learn to help themselves a little bit more sometimes, because they just start relying on you otherwise. Now you've got this Three of Wands to clarify that Seven of Swords. What else are we getting out? One more card, please, Spirit. And that is the Hermit. So that Three of Wands then is saying that it's time to invest. Now that could be investment into yourself, like I say, with potentially spending that little bit of money on yourself. It could also be time using your money to invest into something else. So maybe you've got, like I said earlier, you might have money sitting in a bank account doing nothing for you. It might be time to actually look at popping that into some sort of investment itself, so it starts earning money for you as well. Now that Hermit is also suggesting that you need to decide on a solid investment, because it will be prudent in the long term. So where I was saying earlier as well that you might be saving up for one thing, you know, your all or nothing approach, it could be something you might need to spend on yourself because it's going to take you a while to get there, which could be very much why you need to look at, you know, investing so that you can get there a little bit quicker, but you can spend some time on yourself in the meantime as well, just to, you know, give yourself that bit of mental break as such. Not mental break, but keep your mental health going, because there's nothing worse than working just to pay the bills, you know, and do nothing. You need to enjoy yourself as well a little bit. Even if it's just buying some new wool to do some more crochet, you'd be surprised at how much that makes me happy. Some people, that makes them happy. You know, you ask any person that crochets and knitting what would make them happy, they will tell you a ball of wool. If they tell you something else, like a crochet book, you know, I can understand that too. But most of them, you buy them some wool, they're as happy as anything. Right, so we're also going to get you an Angel of Abundance card. See if there's any more messages that Spirit would like to give to you, Capricorn. That was pretty quick. So no more complaining. Okay. So complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never truly spiritual. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedoms. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Okay. So if you are complaining that you've never got any money, but you probably have sitting there, you're just not using it, you know, stop complaining about it. Use some. Okay. So that is what I've got for you, Capricorn. I do hope that's helped some of you, and thank you for watching me.
If you liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notifications when I post any more. Thank you.